Before I start today's presentation, I have a question. Do you guys like pasta? What about you, Professor? Do you love having pasta? I feel after a tiring day, after teaching the students in the university, you would just want to go home, make yourself a nice, creamy, cheesy bowl of pasta, and just like go to bed. But do you know where the pasta comes from? Of course, now someone's gonna say, "Oh, just go to Walmart or just go to No Frills and you'll get it." But no. But do you really know how it is made? That's what we will tell you today. Good morning, everyone. Today's presentation is about how South Korean market brought the idea of pasta and how North Dakota growers helped them. Moving forward, if I have to introduce it in a few lines, I would just tell you that in today's presentation, you would come across a lot of things about pasta, about how it is exported to different nations, how it is grown, how it is shipped. But you would also come to know a lot about DGPC and its relation with South Korea and how it helps South Korean market to navigate the challenges and to take the first mover advantage. If we could proceed to the next slide. I'll just give you an overview about North Dakota Trade Office and my group members who are Shanaika, Madhav, Gautam, Rajeshwari, Shivani would tell you in depth about the exporting, the importing, the purchase, and the international how it keeps in mind the international trade law and how the market keeps in mind the ethics while performing basic tasks. Everything has been covered, whatever was taught in the class. So I would just give you an overview about the North Dakota Trade Office. It was established in 2004. It's a non-profit organization that is dedicated to facilitate global expansion for the North Dakota businesses. It provides education, training, expert advice, not just financial support, but also it gives us tailored activities to support companies in expanding their products in the international market, not just like locally, but also internationally. It is a 50-member company and it has various departments and industries under it, offering it an amazing support and it helps enhance the global market. Now, Gotham would tell you a little more about the exporting policy. Thank you.
Hello. So, talking about the role of exporting in North Dakota's economy. So, economical impact. Exporting is a critical driver of economic growth in North Dakota. It represents a substantial portion of state's gross domestic product. It export activities supports over 100,000 jobs, illustrating the sector's importance in the state's employment landscape. Talking about the SMEs contribution, small and medium-sized enterprises play pivot role in North Dakota's export sector. SMEs contribute over 82% of the total exports from the North Dakota. These enterprises are diverse, spanning various industries such as agriculture and manufacturing and technology. NDTO supports the North. So the NDTO plays a crucial role in fostering export activities, provides essential services such as export-related education, expertise, strategic advices, etc. By supporting SMEs and facilitating their access to the international market, NDTOs helps bolster the state's economy and create jobs and drive economic development through exports. Then next slide. Talking about the Dakota Growers Pasta Company. So it was founded in 1991. It is one of the North America's largest pasta manufacturing company, known for its premium quality pasta products leveraging high quality local durum wheat. It's an subsidiary of Post Holding Incorporation, a largely publicly traded food processing company. Talking about the market expansion, primarily it exports to Canada and South Korea and aims to increase the market in South Korea. Talking about their strategies, it leverages expertise in high quality pasta production, collaboration with North Dakota Trade Office for strategic guidance and support. NDTO provides the DGPC with a market research, strategic advices, and connections with the potential distributors and buyers in South Korea. By partnering with NDTO, DGPC seeks overcome barriers to entry and establish a strong foothold to the competitive South Korean market. Next slide. Talking about the South Korean pasta market. So import dynamics are like South Korea imports over half of its food, creating a significant opportunity for foreign suppliers, including pasta manufacturers. So the reliance of the imported food products makes South Korea a lucrative market for international exporters. Talking about the market trends, Italian pasta is highly favored over by South Korean consumers due to its perceived superior quality, but there is an increasing demand of for diverse pasta options beyond the traditional Italian products, opening the door for American pasta exporters to introduce their high quality offerings. So there are challenges and opportunities. So the market is highly competitive with Italian and Turkish pasta brands being major players. So Italian brands are seen as a premium, while the Turkish pasta offers the competitive pricing. So the market strategy for American pasta companies like DGPC, understanding local consumer preferences, positioning their products effectively, and finding the right distributors are crucial steps to successfully penetrate the South Korean market. The combination of import dependency involving consumer taste and favorable trade agreements present both challenges and opportunity for American pasta exporters looking to expand in South Korea. Next slide.
Speaking of key considerations for exporting pasta to North Korea, two challenges faced are shipping and logistics. In terms of shipping, shipping pasta from North Dakota to South Korea is costly due to its bulk and low value per pound. To minimize cost and ensure timely delivery, they use trains and ships and boats as it's the lowest cost of transport. So hence they use like bulk shipping and long-term transport contracts to also help reduce expenses. Moving to the next slide. In terms of market demand and supply chain optimization, understanding the South Korean market is vital to know what the consumers prefer, their likes and dislikes, the quantity they prefer, the price. It is very important for the company to know the market demand so that there's optimal volume of pasta exported and not extra that's produced by the company. In terms of supply chain optimization, if you know what amount to produce and with the changing trends, the consumer preferences, the likes and dislikes, and competing with the foreign products in and Korean products, it is by informing the market and being informed by the current trends, the optimal volume of pasta will be exported based on that those statistics. Next slide.
Um, Hello everyone. So we have a a pie chart here, which illustrates the distribution of North Dakota export in 2019. And as we can see here, the dominant 88% of Northern Dakota's export were destined for the Canada, and the significant portion highlights the strong trade relationship between North Dakota and its northern neighbors. And if we see the remaining 12% of exports were distributed among various other countries around the world, this segment indicates a smaller yet diverse international trade preference beyond the Canada. So overall, if we see the chart underscores the Canada's critical role in Canada's Dakota export economy, while also pointing out to the potential for expanding export to the other global markets. And moving to the next slide, here we have the bar chart, which provides a visual comparison of key economic metrics for North Dakota. So we have total GDP versus total export values. So North Dakota's total gross domestic product is 58.2 billion US dollars, and then total export value from North Dakota is 6.8 billion US dollars. So, and then contribute the contribution of small medium enterprises to the total exports are uh, small medium enterprises exports amount of 5.576 billion US dollars, which contributes 82% of the total export value. So overall, this chart highlights the importance of export, particularly from small, medium, high enterprises to North Dakota economic. While the state's total GDP is substantial and a significant portion of economic activity driven by international trade, with SMES playing a very important role. And moving to the third slide, the next slide. So here we have key contributions for exporting. Uh, pastas to South Korea. The main is packaging and pelletization, where packaging compliance, and then we have consumer appeals. Both are the very important things for a business. And then if we see the regulatory requirement are is to export pasta to South Korea to meet the country's labeling requirement, which includes ensuring the all packaging contains necessary information, which is very important, such as ingredients, nutritional facts, and expiry dates in their local languages, which is Hangul. And then market acceptance is also very crucial thing, which regulates its essential not only for legal reasons but also to gain acceptance in South Korean market. Uh, Non-compliance could lead to product rejection at custom or fine. And uh, if we see the consumer appeal, which will be attractive design and enhanced visual, which both are very important. By focusing on both compliance and consumer appeal, DGPC can improve its chances for successfully penetrating the South Korean grocery market and establishing a strong brand presence. Thank you. Moving to the next slide.
So, talking about the key consideration of exporting pasta to South Korea. So, expanding into South Korea presents a great opportunity for Dakota. This market has like growing demands for international flavors and healthy, ideal for our high quality of pasta. So, before we go to South Korea, we have to keep in mind about what are the market needs. So, the first one should be the consumer education. Highlight pasta health benefit and offer fusion recipes with Korean ingredients. Then we have to go through the competitive analysis, research about local and international competitors. Then we have to develop a competitive pricing strategy. Then we have to think about the distribution channel. So the partners with the major supermarkets and convenience store that leverages popular e-commerce platforms like Coupang and the G Market. Then talking about the regulatory compliance, ensure compliance with the food safety and labeling standards, navigate imports regulation and also the tariffs effectively. The last one should be the sustainability. So use eco packaging, participates in relevant CSR activities can be done also. Thank you. The next slide.
Thank you all for covering about DGPC and its expansion into South Korean market. Now, last but not least, I'm going to cover the next steps of the company and conclude the presentation. Well, as we move forward with our strategic expansion into South Korean market, our success will hinge on three things. One would be product development, and the other would be market research, and the other would be collaboration. First, continuous innovation is essential. So we must keep evolving into products to meet customers' preferences and stay ahead of the market trends. And the second would be in-depth market research. It will be our compass. to navigate. By identifying emerging opportunities and gaining valuable consumer insights, we can make informed decisions in that drive our growth. And lastly, it would be collaboration with NDTO. That would be crucial because their ongoing support and guidance will help us navigate the complexities of the international trade and ensure our success in the South Korean market. Uh, and I would like to conclude after by saying that after careful analysis, we found that targeting chain restaurants is the most effective strategy for this expansion. Uh, what's recommend what's recommended would be the chain restaurants because they offer a significant opportunity due to their extensive research and increasing in demand for the quality pasta in South Korean market. By focusing on this sector, DGPC can establish a strong market presence and meet the preferences of South Korean consumers. And with careful planning and collaboration, DGPC is will be well positioned to capitalize on its growth of the and the demand. Together, we can ensure a successful entry into the South Korean market and solidify DGPC's reputation as a leading supplier of not just pasta but premium pasta. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.